Good day everyone. Today we will talk about rating scale and discuss the various parts. First is, what is a rating scale? A rating scale is a tool used for assessing the performance of tasks, skills level, procedures, processes, quantities, or end products. It is a type of multiple choice question and it allows survey respondents to assign a value to a product or service. It is also states the criteria and provide 3 or 4 response selections to describe the quality or frequency of students' work. Rating scales allow teachers to indicate the degree or frequency of behaviors, skills, and strategies displayed by the learner. To continue the light switch analogy, a rating scale is like a dimmer switch that provides for a range of performance levels. Rating scales state the criteria and provide 3 or 4 response selections to describe the quality or frequency of students' work. There are 3 main types of rating scale. First is numerical rating scale. A numeric scale is a type of rating scale that requires the respondent to provide his or her feedback in terms of numerical values. This type of rating scale equates comparative survey response options to an ordered set of numerical values so that respondents can quantify their opinions. To indicate the degree to which a characteristic is present, rater checks or encircle the number. Here is an example of direction indicate the degree to which the student contribute to class discussion by encircling the appropriate number. The number represents the following values: 5 for outstanding, 4 is for above average, 3 is for average, 2 is for below average, and 1 is unsatisfactory. Dito sa numerical rating scale, nire-rate mo yung learner based sa performance na ipinapakita niya by means of numerical values. So sa first question, to what extent does the student participate in the discussion? Kung laging nagpa-participate o nagpre-recite yung bata during class discussion, then the teacher will rate him as her outstanding or number 5. So kung yung performance ng bata ba or participation during the class discussion is average, then encircle the number 3. Ganon din sa number 3. So in rating scale, encircle the number that pertains sa performance na ipinapakita ng bata during class discussion. So in numerical rating scale, nire-rate mo yung learner based sa performance na ipinapakita nila by means of numerical values. The next is graphic rating scale. What is graphic rating scale? Graphic rating scale is a type of performance appraisal method. In this method, traits or behavior that are important for effective performance are listed out and each student is rated against these traits. The rating helps teachers to quantify the behavior displayed by its learners. And what makes it different? The distinguishing feature of a graphic rating scale is that each characteristic is followed by a horizontal line. The rating scale is made by placing a check or an X on the line. Here is an example. Directions indicate the degree to which the pupil contribute to class discussion by placing an X on the line anywhere along the line under each item. So, yung example natin dito sa graphic rating scale is katulad nyo dun sa example natin sa numerical rating scale. Kaso nga lang, ang pinagkaiba nila, ang graphic rating scale is it has a horizontal line and X mark can place anywhere along the line under each item. And yung ginamit na descriptors dito is a frequency or gaano kadalas mag-participate yung bata sa class discussion. Doon sa kanina kasi, we are pertaining to a level of performance ng bata during discussion. Dito sa graphic rating scale, gumagamit ng never, occasionally, frequently, and always. So frequency yung ginagamit, and it has a horizontal line. And as you notice on number 2, question yung rating scale niya is nasa middle ng frequently and always. Nasa description kanina na yun, can place anywhere along the line under each item. So, hindi niya katulad nung numerical rating scale na pag linagay mo sa number 3, eksakto, nasa average na talaga siya. But in this, it can be exact on the descriptor or in the middle of the two descriptors. But make sure that you leave or give feedback about the student performance. Or a class discussion or projects and works in na ipagawa mo sa teacher or as a teacher, so that the students will have the opportunity to identify the skill they would like to improve or the skills they feel is important, because this information can help students in setting goals and improving their performance to the last time. The next is descriptive rating scale. What is descriptive rating scale? In a descriptive rating scale, each answer option is elaborately explained for the respondents. A numerical value is not always related to the answer options in the descriptive rating scale. There are certain surveys. This rating form uses descriptive phases to identify the points on a graphic scale. The descriptions are thumbnail sketches which convey in behavior terms what the students are alike at different steps in the scale. So, here is an example. The direction is to make your rating on each of the following lines using 1 to 3, continuum leaving the highest in the space. Write your comment. So, kung napapansin nyo dito, tatlo lang yung descriptors, but they are more precise rather than the other descriptors na mga nauna na nating na-discuss. So, yung kanina, seldom, always, frequency, lang yung dito yung ginamit. Sa descriptors, dito never, participates, quiet, passive, participate as much as other group members. Participate more than any groups, so mas informative or descriptive yung descriptors na ginamit dito. Remember that in rating scales, the descriptive word is more important than the related number. The more precise and descriptive the words for each scale point, the more reliable the tool. Effective rating scales use descriptors with clearly understood measures, such as frequency. Scales that rely on subjective descriptors of quality, such as fair, good, excellent, are less effective because the single adjective does not contain enough information on what criteria are indicated at each of these points on the scale.